We're on Megalopolis today. Welcome back to another Age of Mythology 1v1. Today we have in the top corner a blue player known as No Brainer, playing as Loki. Typical Norse start, I like it. Alright, and on the other side of the map, we have a red player also playing as Loki. It is Loki. It's a Loki v Loki fight. Dope Pope on this side. We'll see how Dope Pope handles it. Well, two Norse players. Gonna be an interesting fight. See what kind of different strategies they go for. I mean, it's not just two Norse players either. It's two Lokis. So will they go for the same gods? It's all going to be about who can get the better economy to field a larger military first. I feel. I mean, I guess it depends on your god. So we'll take a look at some of the relics while we're waiting. Over here on the left side, in the very corner, we have improved myth unit speed, plus 5%. That's not too much, but it can mean the difference when it comes to running away or chasing something down. Instead of just breaking even. Especially in a fight like this, you're going to need every advantage you can get. And then we have myth units cost less favor. Oh, this is going to be a big myth unit game if somebody goes for these relics. Myth units for less favor by 15%. Makes it that much easier to get your myth units out. Over here closer to blue, we have walls and towers gain more hit points. That sucks. And on the far right side, we have improves hero speed, plus 5%. Could make those Hersers just a little bit faster than your opponents to hunt them down or to run away. Some interesting relics, definitely. Half of them devoted to the myth units. But the Norse get myth units by fighting, or they get favored by fighting, right? So there's going to need to be a lot of combat happening for someone to pull off that myth unit combo. But hey, if somebody grabs this heroes moving faster relic, make it that much easier in a fight. Both players starting their temple at roughly the same time. Only 2 seconds ahead. Blue's only 2 seconds ahead of Reds. It's your typical start. Looks like Red is going for the hero relic. He knows about it, and Blue sees this too. Can't do anything about it. It's all Reds. Let's see if Red plays into that. Wow, those Rhino are loud.
Yo.
A spy's been placed on this Herser. We have a Grey Hall coming out from Dope Pope. While Blue opts for a longhouse. He's also building a great hall. Red grabbing a second relic. The walls and tower hit points. Red is gonna go for raiding cavalry. Too bad blue knows this if he can see. Let's look at what red can see or blue can see. He knows about red's base over here. Does he know about the raiding cavalry that just left? Maybe he's just doing some scouting with them. Blue moving in with raiding cavalry of his own. Plus one more Herser. They did go different H2 gods. Look at that. Blue went with Heimdall, which is giving him the Einherji. Red went with Forseti. Which gave him the cave troll. We have Undermine coming in. Can wreak havoc on Red's buildings. That's gonna relieve some pressure from blue. Getting that production building down. It also gets the relics out, which is hilarious. We have the units fighting, retreating now. Blue thinks he can still do more damage, and he's pushing in. He's got units trickling in, so he's not afraid of fighting. He gets them outside of the base a little, so then he can still do some damage. Pretty clever. Down to the throwing axemen. These Hersers are really strong. And blue ends up winning the fight. Small victories lead to big victories. And he had just a few units more, and it led to him having a much larger military at the end. But he's trickling in units. Red stuck with two great halls. He's got an idling economy over here. Blue's gonna come in and do more damage. Blue doing a good job microing his units. Probably don't want to go in under the TC, but he wants to finish off what Red's got. He's going in on the dwarves. Oh no, little boys are dying. Blue losing much of his military in this fight. But still managing to win in the end. Well, these cave trolls don't mess around. Running away from the Herser. Blue's still just funneling in units. Just a steady stream of units constantly coming in. He's able to continue harassing Red. He's got a cave troll fighting a Herser. This is not good. Oh, and the cave troll goes down. Herser is now fighting the Einherji. Aniri? Blue's got to get his unit out of there. Yeah, let his other units fight it. Nope. Okay, so it goes for the buff. Got to take out those Herzers. That's alright. He goes in for more villagers. Red's wood line is in jeopardy. Takes him out. Very nicely done by Blue. Now, I was going to say, by the look of it, he's building more production at home, which is fantastic. And sending in units. He's saving his throwing axemen. Now he goes in on the Herser. And look at that. Red brought him a relic. How nice of him. His units cost less favor. Wow, Red actually went for that one? That was crazy. It's a great relic. Blue should take that. I mean that he has Hersers too. But not everyone likes relics for some reason. They just completely avoid them. Completely ignore them. It's not like they are in Age of Empires 2. In Age of Empires 2 and in 4, all they do is they give you gold. Like, that's so boring. In Age of Mythology, the relics actually do something. That's called gameplay. Anyways. Red's still surviving on what little he has. He's been attacked, so he doesn't have his temple. Who knows about this little endeavor going on over here by Red's force, dwarves. And Blue's gonna move in, but Red wants to protect it, of course, so he moves in with what little units he has, but Blue's gonna be able to make short work of this. These units will die rather quickly to these axemen. There goes one. Look at that. In 4 volleys, 2 units die. That's another one. Another one. Cave Troll is going to be a problem, but the axemen are going in on the axemen. Blue is actually microing his units. He's having the axemen attack the other throwing axemen. That was really well done. Red not doing much with his units. Oh, and that's it. He calls it. Yeah, I mean, he was kind of losing fights all game. Blue kept pushing with units and was expanding the whole time, so he had a huge economy. Look at this economy difference. Blue had almost double the economy of Red. It's crazy. I mean, Red was doing okay, but it's not like he built his 2 great halls and then just kind of left it there. I mean, he built these longhouses later, but look compared to Blue, who has 5 longhouses and 2 great halls with his temple. He, poor Red got his temple taken pretty early, so understandably he didn't have any miss units. Yeah, crazy game. Loki v Loki. You know what a crazy game. Looks like Loki won all the highlights this game. Of course, Dope Pope. He was a relic man, but it can translate into anything substantial. The Blue just had the larger economy, we were able to build a larger military and finish them off. An H2 game, huh? Crazy. Yeah, this pretty much sums it up. They were pretty even at the start, but Blue kept building a military, Red did not, and just had to try to keep up the rest of the game. If he kept building a military, these lines would look a little bit different. I mean, of course, but like, I think the fights would have came more his way if he'd stayed up in production. There's great scaling here. And then what happens? Did you switch into economy or something? Did you have to build villagers? You didn't build the town center, so anyways. Crazy game. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. You can leave a comment, provide feedback. That'd be great. But above all else, just remember to stay awesome out there, okay? See you.